left last night, and she hasn't made it back to the hotel.
What is your name?
It's Robert Early. I mean, I've talked to her parents, to her ex-husband. Nobody's heard from her, and she's pretty intoxicated.
And where are you at?
The Stevens Inn.
Let me go ahead and have an officer come see you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
On March 2nd, 2014, in Carlsbad, New Mexico, police received a 911 call from a man named Robert Early. He informed the authorities that his girlfriend had vanished and he had no idea where she was. At the time, Robert lived in the area and worked in an oil field. His girlfriend, Emily Lambert, a Dallas schoolteacher, was visiting him for the weekend. Emily's parents said Emily had called the previous day and she sounded normal and was in good spirits. The following day, her parents received a text message from her boyfriend, Robert, saying, "Please call me." Her parents were very worried and immediately called him back. Robert stated that Emily had gone missing. They jumped in their car and started the long 8-hour drive down to Carlsbad, New Mexico to meet with Robert and the police. The detectives set up a meeting with Robert in room 402 of the Stevens Inn Hotel, where they stumbled upon Emily's clothes and cell phone. To their surprise, her car was found parked outside with her purse abandoned on the passenger seat. Seeking more information on Emily's mysterious disappearance, the detectives requested Robert to accompany them to the police station, and he consented, appearing to be fully cooperative with the authorities. Robert Early is the only lead in the ongoing investigation. Had he not alerted the authorities about Emily's disappearance, law enforcement officials would have been oblivious to her absence.
I met her in November, and we've pretty much been inseparable since. I mean, I moved in, like, really, I guess officially December. I mean, but we pretty much, you know, her parents went out of town. We stayed at her parents' house. She stayed at my mom's house.
Okay, how old is she?
30.
Okay, how old are you?
33. Drove to Carlsbad, did the Carlsbad Cavern deal. She got her little passport book stamped. And then we went from there to Roswell. From Roswell, we went to a place called Tijuana's, and we had fajitas, and I had 2 margaritas, and she had 1. And then we went from there to a place called Farley's.
The detectives reviewed the pictures on Robert's phone, and it appeared that the couple had a pleasant time during their sightseeing activities. Additionally, the receipts for the bars that the couple had visited were examined, and they support Robert's account of events.
You know, it was her last night in town, so we met up with my boss at the hotel bar and just got pretty much obliterated from there. Just was see-through completely. I mean, you'd have to probably really, in a darker bar like that, notice that she had some gray hanging on. She was getting hit on by guys. She came back and said, "Hey, this guy said, if he is not taking care of you good, I'll take you home." Some strange dude. I'm like, whatever, you know, Emily, if that's what you want, go ahead and go. You know, she didn't get the response from me she wanted. Fuck you, then I'm leaving. I figured she's gonna go smoke. She's gonna blow off some steam. She'll be cool. And so that's why I left. Right when I started thinking that.
How come she didn't take her home?
Because it was dead and we only needed 1. We were going together. We were at the hotel. I mean, we walked over there. Went back to the room with the key. She wasn't in there, and then I started pacing. pacing up and down and walking around, and I shut the door.
What time that was going on?
Maybe a little bit after 12, or maybe 11:40, something in between 12:20 and 11:40, something, I'm guessing.
So you're saying she left with someone?
I didn't see her actually leave with somebody, but she was talking about some dude who was leaving, you know. She's not at the hotel. She's not in the room. Where the else was she gone?
Robert stated that he and Emily went to the hotel bar, which was corroborated by a witness from the bar. The witness stated that the couple was dancing and playing pool, and Emily was wearing a short skirt. Whenever Emily took a shot on the pool table, Robert would stand behind her to block the view. Robert also claimed that a man at the bar was showing interest in Emily, and she told Robert that she would go home with him. Robert said, "Fine, whatever you want to do." However, it appears that the couple argued about this man, and Robert believes that Emily left with him.
You just don't seem the type of person to me that the girl comes up and says, "F you," and turns around and walks off, and you let that happen. You don't strike me as that type, dude. You just don't.
I mean, I know her. Y'all don't.
Exactly.
Upon reviewing the CCTV footage from the bar, the police observed Emily leaving alone, which raises doubts about Robert's assertion that she left with the man from the bar.
We talked to several people at the bar, and none of them here leave with anyone.
You know, I'm sitting here in my mind, and I'm going to ask you this question. I follow missing persons report, and what's scaring me is I'm wondering why I'm being grilled so hard. Is everything okay?
Let me explain something. Okay, you're the last person that's seen her alive. Okay, does that answer your question? No, I mean, hands down, you're the last person.
Was it noticeable that y'all had an argument?
I mean,
Maybe someone was sitting at the table next to you while we were in the area the day.
I mean, I kept it pretty much as discreet as I could.
Robert is currently claiming that they did argue, but he remained composed and attempted to keep it low-key. However, a witness from the bar reported that Robert was exceedingly angry with Emily and began grasping the back of her neck while pointing his finger directly in her face and shaking her aggressively.
How's your temper? Fights? I mean,
I'm never getting any fights.
you're going to tell me that you don't have a violent temper.
I don't have.
You're going to tell me that none of your friends are going to tell me that you're violent.
None of my friends are going to say I'm violent. I'm not. You know, I'm not going to just sit there and, you know, but I've never been arrested for beating up somebody. I've never been in an
Just because
altercation.
you're not arrested for it doesn't mean that you don't do it. You know what I mean? I have talked to some people in Dallas that say you do have a violent past.
Who?
I'm not going to tell you.
The detectives are inquiring if Robert has a history of violence or anger issues. Upon contacting Robert's ex-wife and ex-girlfriend, they revealed that Robert has a significant propensity for violence.
What's your gut telling you right now?
Yesterday I was having really, really bad tingling feelings, and you know that I just hope she's okay. I mean,
I'm not asking you what you hold. That's what your gut feeling right now.
I mean, I honestly think that she got involved with some wrong people, and she's either hurt or trapped, or somebody's got her not letting her go. And then that, I mean, otherwise, why would she be back?
Okay. I mean, do you think she's dead?
I have no clue. I hope not. You know, that's the last thing I want for my girlfriend and a mother of two and a school teacher. You know, when I have a daughter, I mean, I could imagine if I went missing, my daughter couldn't see me anymore, or her mom.
Emily has now been missing for 3 days, and the detectives are becoming increasingly concerned about her welfare. Robert is still their sole lead, and they suspect that he may be withholding vital information from them. Consequently, the detectives requested that Robert undergo a polygraph examination to assist with their investigation.
Robert, you been willing to take a polygraph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It'd probably be about 10 a.m. in the morning.
nerves are shot.
You know why you're here today?
Because my girlfriend's missing.
Put your left arm out in front of you. Palm up. Emily Lambert is your girlfriend, the one that you were with Saturday night, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you intend to answer truthfully all questions regarding the location of Emily Lambert?
Yes.
Do you know where Emily Lambert is located?
No.
Do you know where Emily Lambert is located right now?
No.
The detectives have employed the Utah 3 polygraph technique, which involves asking 3 similar yet rephrased questions that all have the same significance. Essentially, this method involves posing the same question 3 times, but in different ways.
You didn't pass.
How?
It was asked 3 separate ways, and you didn't do well on any of the tests any time I asked.
I want to take it again.
With the test results indicating a failure, Robert has now transformed from a witness to the primary suspect in the investigation. The detectives need to apply more pressure on Robert at this point.
You know where she's at?
I was certain.
Hands down.
I was hammered.
I understand that.
You're hammered, but something happened, right? We know that.
So we had an argument, she left. And that,
Your shoulders are pretty heavy, dude. Now you cross your arms, your shoulders are heavy. I'm telling you right now, they are.
Robert's body language is displaying indications of guilt, as evidenced by his hunched posture, which suggests he is carrying a heavy burden. When additional pressure is exerted on Robert, his story